Welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be another model building thing. If you are new to my channel, I do hope I earn your subscription today, and let's get into it. In this video I will be focusing on the station master's house for Carlisle railway station, and I do have another two boxes, and that is the service station, and I also have the Carlisle railway station as well. On the service station I will be replacing what says service station there and put the name of the person I'm building these for instead. The service station and the Carlisle railway station buildings, they will be in different videos, not this one. Half of this build I did somewhere else and I wasn't able to record at that location, so instead of showing start to finish, this is kind of halfway in between, and hopefully that's alright. It was a little bit tricky because for this main structure of the house, you had to make sure that the structure was going to be square. It was going to be in such a way that one level of the floor isn't going to be above another and have a wonky building. I was just getting my bits and pieces organized on my table, and let's get building. I'll be speeding up some of this so that it's not going to take too long to get through it. This is the glue that I will be using to build this stuff. I will need my hobby knife, a pair of tweezers and a ruler for this. The first section I will tackle is the back door, and there is a little bit of a build out behind the back. It's very important that all the lines all add up and is flush with the corner. I'm first going to do the frame on the back door. I need to make sure the frame is equally visible on all the sides. I put the wall in place in the corner, and I was just pressing it in place just to make sure that it was securely fastened. Bit of a test fit to make sure that it's in the right place. After the test fit, I added a little bit of glue to it, and then I tightly held it in place just to make sure that it was bonding in the right place. The wall is nicely secured in place, so I'll do the roof now. I have to make sure that the upper grey line is on the upper side and not the bottom part. There's a lot of test fitting involved here, just to make sure everything fits. Roof is on, and it's a nice good seal there. The front door is in alignment with the porch, and that is good for the next part to come. I need to put the wall in alignment with the little porch. And now comes two little walls on the opening. And the door frame needs to be put in now as well. Time for the windowsills. I need to make sure I put them the correct way, because on one side they have a bit of a texture and the other side they don't, and it would look weird if I put them the wrong way. I am test fitting all of the windowsills because there are several windows that have different sizes to them. So I need to make sure I put the correct part to the correct window. I'm checking every single windowsill to make sure that they are lining up with the bricks on the wall so that they're not askew. It does actually say in the instructions to put the windowsills on the windows before you put the walls on the outer walls, but I didn't really feel like I had control over which windowsill went in the correct places at that point, so I decided to do it after I'd secured the walls. There's one more windowsill to add under that window there, but I decided to put the roof on first of that little outcrop, because then it would make it easier for me to make sure that I put the windowsills tightly into that wall. Time for the main part of the roof. It has a slight cut groove into it to help you with bending it in the right places. And there was two little tabs that was on one on either side of the large area for the roof, and I had to bend them in and then glue them on the inside, because that will then prevent the cardboard from being slipped too far in one direction or the other. I'm adding some glue there on the contact points between the outcrops and the roof, just to give it a stronger structure. Time for the main part of the roof. I am taking out the white bit that was in the middle there, because that's for the chimney and we don't need that. I'll be holding the roof in place a little bit there, just to make sure that it bonds properly. Time for roof number 2. Fitting now, and just make sure that the roof is as flush as possible. Time for the last bit of the roof, and it has a groove in as well to help you put it in the correct place. I'm not worried about the glue on the outside of this piece here, because the outer roof is going to go over that. For some of the details on the lower parts of all of the roofs, I'll be putting some glue around that little ledge and then sticking them on. I will test fit all of the little details before I actually glue them down, just to make sure they get put in the right place. Next to tackle is the chimney stacks. For that, I need to glue these pieces all on top of each other. I am using my table there to make sure that all of the sides are all flush, because otherwise it's not going to fit down into the holes. Then I am going to wrap around the bricks for the chimney. I need to make sure that it's all level on the top, because otherwise the top parts of the brick they're not going to fit. And I'm just checking to make sure that the stacks actually fits down into the holes. For the smaller chimney, I'm going to follow the exact same process. Next, I will put on the tiles on the top of the chimney stacks. I'm just test fitting now to make sure that they all fit. And then I might have to remove them again before I glue them, so I didn't glue them yet. Getting pretty close to the end. I just need to fit some ornaments on top of the roofs. I ended up having to put a little bit of super glue on the corner of that roof because the paper glue didn't secure it well enough. I'm almost finished, just need to roll up the last parts of the chimneys, and I'm gonna use a knitting needle to do that, just so that I can get all 3 chimneys to be the same diameter of them. It's a little difficult to get it to stay as tight to the pin as possible. And there it is. There is 3 of them, and they are the same circumference of them. And 2.5 hours done on build time on this, and it's all finished. Hopefully the gentleman I've made this for is going to be happy with it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, and take care. See you in the next video.